And hello, friends of the Dwarf-Elvish diplomacy, and welcome to a very special episode. Well, it's not going to be an episode for real, but it's going to be just a short explanation. Because of my Let's Play, some of my friends have started playing Dwarf Fortress, and some people even added me. And, well, they are constantly asking questions, and I keep giving the same answers. And some of them are really easy, like I can really easily tell people how to dig in, how to create stuff, but some of them are quite weird in that I'm giving them my standard answers and it doesn't seem to work. So I have a fortress that I'm playing myself right here. Wait a second, I need to switch off my track IR because my track IR is actually interfering with my arrow keys. Okay, so here we go, this should work. So I have my fortress here. So, my buddies have problems with setting up the first barrow for military purposes. So, let's see, I don't have any military, so this is going to be a great example. So, let's load my military with the dwarf therapist. Come on, okay, so here we go. So we have Hark, Nagna, and so on and so forth. So let's just have a quick look who's good at our military. So we have one guy that has really good strength. That's nice. Second guy that has good strength. Yeah, he's bad as endurance, but it's kind of making it up for being really mighty. So Vark and Tulo. Okay, Sena seems to be a competent Extrovs, and he also killed an elk before, so well, I guess he's maybe a hunter, but we're going with Vark, Tulu, and who else is looking nice? You don't even need to look like if they are good or bad. Just if they have nothing at all, that's good enough. So Stop is also seems to be quite alright. The rest of them, Hark, maybe. Okay, Vark, Tulu, Hark, and Stopf. Okay, so there we'll go into our military. So we are going to our military screen by pressing M. Okay, now we need to name a military commander, but first off we are creating a squad with a C. So okay, I'm going to give them metal armor because I can afford it. You don't need to give them anything, you can put it up yourself, but that would require a uniform. So we are taking just the uniform that is predetermined by the game, which is not that bad of a deal. So, first we need to name the leader of the group. That should always be the guy that has the best training ability. So, in this case, go to a dwarf therapist, go to the military area and look after training or teacher. And I don't really have a really good teacher. Hark is actually alright, so let's search for Hark here, hit enter. Okay, Hark is in our military. Who else did we say? Do we want Cholu? We want Vark and Stopf. Okay, so they seem to be the ever-seeing. That's if you want to change the name, it's a capital N, and we name them the Rough Climbers, Rough Riders, something like that. Okay, so now we have the Rough Climbers. It's our military group. So just his escape. They will now grab all the stuff you told them to get. So in this case, they will grab metal armor, metal handwear, shoot, choice melee. Oh yeah, by the way, you reach the screen by typing M and typing E to get to your equipment screen. You can also set the alerts here with MA and the positions MP, and the positions are of course the screen where you just are recruiting guys in. Supplies, carry any drink, carry 2 food. Okay, as long as they have a backpack they can carry food. As long as they have flasks they can carry drinks. Ammunition not interesting right now. Schedule will be interesting later, but we stick to the easy stuff right now. So now we have a military, But still, if an animal would show up and I cannot raise my drawbridge time, I want them to run in, like all my civilians, 10 civilians that I have here, to run in and be somewhere safe. So, do I have a safe spot? Yeah, no, not really, but I do have this tavern up here that is combined with prepared food barrels and dwarven rum. So as long as they're in here, they have 4 doors they can hide behind, and if an enemy breaks through, they can hide behind even more doors. And let's hope that my military can get rid of them by them. So this should be my safe area here. So how do I set up a safe area? Well, I am creating a burrow. And a burrow is like a predetermined area where your dwarf should be, and it can be related to war or just being related to work or to living. And we will going to make something war related, which isn't really much of a difference. So way W, make burrows. Let's go. I'm making burrows. I'm hitting alternative M, so I have box selection on. And now I'm selecting the area that I want. No, wait, I'm not. I'm going to add a new burrow. Okay, now I'm going to define a burrow by hitting enter. Box selection is off. I want to have it on. Come on. Yeah, of course. So, click. Now this area is selected, this area is selected, and this area is selected. And of course I also want to select the drink area. Not really the middle, because you see, this is where my staircase is, so this is where the baddies will drop from. So, I selected too much, so with R you can change if you're painting or erasing. So I want to erase this whole area. Oh, I missed something here, so with R I can switch this back. Bam. Okay, so this is my burrow now. Okay, this is like this blue pattern thing. I don't really want that. That's why I'm using the C to switch between my colors. So, yellow seems good. I want something flashy with my symbols in there, so let's go with blue. Oh, I don't have a symbol selected, so let's hit here. So I can make this like the 0 zone, the 1 zone, the 2 zone, and so on and so forth, but I want to have it the exclamation mark zone because this is the panic room. So, oh yeah, it's a panic room. It's called Burrow 1, so I will name it the panic room. Also hit the space, but out of old programmer habit, I'm never using space. Panic room and enter, done naming, escape back. So this burrow is set up now. If you hit W, it will show up right away. So now I want my guys to run in as soon as possible. So I'm hitting M and A because I want to set up an alert. So inactive and training are the 2 alerts, and I guess this is where my buddy is saying now, oh damn it, I just renamed the inactive alert. This is not actually inactive. I want to have a different alert. So that is what you're going to do, because inactive is 1 squad, no burrow restrictions. Active is no squads, no burrow restrictions, and the civilian alert is inactive right now. So, see that? The difference? Okay, so M. C for adding alert. Then we name it. We name it Get Inside, idiots. No, Get Inside. I like to call it the blue alert because then I can restrict people that are above ground to my underground fortress, and I just select all of the fortress. But I do that once I have a safe fortress. But we're just going to call it blue alert right now. So the blue alert I want to have as my panic room. That's why I'm going over here, hitting enter, bam. A for alert. So now everybody knows that they should run into there once I hit the alert button. Okay, nobody's in there because, well, we don't have an alert right now. But okay, let's say Cyclops appears, so I'm hitting M, I'm hitting A for alert, and I'm hitting blue alert. And you get this cancellations right away, and all of my dwarves are running in and trying to get safety, and now all of them are in here. And I can go to inactive and they will run right back. And this is how you set in civilian alert, and it can really help, especially if you are fighting enemies that cannot break through buildings, because that means that your dwarves are really safe behind Locked doors. Locked doors with L. Okay, here we go. So, I also want my military dwarfs to not just sit around and training all day. By the way, you train your military on a training platform. And let's take some... Let's make some really quickly. I don't think I have anything. Let's go a bit down into my fortress here. I'm pretty sure I haven't set up anything. Yes, I haven't set up anything. So, maybe I do have some training step. Oh yeah, I do have an armory stand. So, let's build an armory stand here. Really quickly, wait a second. I'm going to activate my Dwarf boost. Because this way everything will be a bit quicker. Okay. So mine are coming. Okay, and someone put up an armor stand. So you double click it, triple click it, 4 times click it, make barracks armory, click, resize it, hit enter, and then you can assign groups that should train there. And in this case, it's going to be the rough climbers. So the rough climbers now needs to be set to an active training. So you hit S. Now I have the rough climbers here, so I'm hitting A, and now I can give them orders. Like I can hit M, click here, and they will station this area. So we'll just run in and stand there. Or I can hit A and K, and then click an enemy, and they will kill it, which I cannot do right now. So I don't have any enemies around. But you also have the cancel station, so you basically can just release them from duty, and they're gone. And you also have the... where is it? The T, the schedule. And the schedule right now is inactive, because that is how this starts. So I'm hitting T again, and it's active training. So from now on, they will train. And they will train the whole time in there. Unless they're doing what they're doing right now, because they are still collecting the military stuff. But see, they ran down here, and he's leading a dodging demonstration. And they are watching, so they are learning dodging right now. So now I have this problem that I have only 4 military dwarfs, and all 4 of them will always stand down here and train unless they are drinking, sleeping, or eating. So, but I want someone always sitting like on top of this. Where is it? I want someone to sit on top of this bridge, maybe, or just patrol around this area. And that is why I'm setting a different burrow. Okay, I'm adding a new burrow. And I'm calling that the guardsman. Okay, so brushing once again. Okay, I'm marking this whole area here. Okay, this is where I want my guardsmen to patrol. So now I'm hitting M, military screen, and I'm going to schedule. So this looks really difficult when you click it the first time. It's not, believe me. So with plus and minus, you can switch between your squads. I only have 1, the rough climbers so far, so this is not a problem. With these things, I can switch between alerts. So this is the active training alert. So that is what they are in right now. So okay, they are active in training, and their order right now is train 10, minimum 10. So they always will train the whole time in there and through all the months. And I don't want that. I want to have 2 guys training and 2 guys on a guard position, at least. So, okay, we're going to do that. So, they have a standing order, and that is the train order. That is why we want to edit the order. So, we're hitting E for edit order. The order is train, so it's 10 minimum. No, we don't want 10. We only want 2 guys training. Shift enter to say, okay, we are done. So I'm hitting shift enter, and now they have train 2 minimum. But oh damn it! All the other mods still have 10, 2 minimum. That's why you can copy and paste orders. So we copy orders right now, and we paste the orders all the way down. And here we go. Everybody is training 2 minimum. So remember when I said like, oh yeah, but I want a guard? That is what we need to do too. So we need to give another order. So hit O for for do an order. So I want to defend the Burrow guardsman. This is this one. So I'm selecting this one, and I'm hitting enter, so to highlight it. Then I'm selecting how much soldiers I want in there, and I want 2 soldiers in there. Shift enter again. You can also tell them which soldiers you want, but I don't recommend that because that can lead to problems with some of them just wants to go to sleep and he cannot do it anymore. He will just stand there and get really tired and sick. So don't do that, just tell them 2 minimum. Shift enter and it's done. So now we have defend guardsmen 2 minimum, train 2 minimum, copy, paste everywhere. Nice. Okay, and now they will do that. Sleep in room at will. You can set that to different settings. It depends. You can set up a barrack with your bed, and then they will sleep in the barracks. Don't recommend that because then they cannot meet up with friends, and they will get pretty lonely and sometimes really aggressive because of that. So I always keep sleep room at will unless I'm doing a really extensive training. And if they're inactive, you want them uniformed. Or you want them in civilian clothes, you can check that for yourself. Sometimes I'm setting up a crossbow militia that is just normal guys running around with crossbows. And even them I keep uniformed, so because I want them to always have their crossbows and their bolts with them, just in case I really need it. And okay, this is it. Now you have a working schedule. Okay, so what should happen now is 2 of my guys are standing down here. Oh, wait a second, I just jumped down there. Oh, because some migrants have arrived, actually. Wait a second, I haven't set up anything really. This is a really new fortress. I'm playing alongside my Let's Play, just to test things out. And also have a bit of fun, without talking the whole time. So, let's go down. And down and down, and... where are they? Okay. Nobody's training right now, but I guess it's because they're still grabbing the equipment. And yeah, you're standing outside, just watching the whole area. Okay, here we go. And the second one is also there, so everything's working. So we're going back to our military and back to our schedule, because maybe, just maybe, I want to have a different one. Because what do I want them to do if I send all my civilians into the safe space? Well, I can do that too by switching between the schedules with these keys. So, getting this is the inactive, this is the blue alert. This is what happens when I set the civilians as an alert. Okay, so what do I want them to do when I tell my civilians to run in? Well, maybe I want them all at the guard tower. So, give an order. Defend Burrows, guardsmen. Okay. Have 2 of them there, but maybe I also want people inside the panic room, so... well, I want 2 here and 2 here. That's why I highlight this way. Okay, so this way they will have 2 soldiers minimum. I want 4 soldiers, and they will be standing in both barrels, basically. I don't want that. I want 2 guys here, 2 guys there. So I'm deselecting the panic room, selecting guardsmen, shift enter, copy, paste. Alright, so now I'm giving another order, which is also a defend burrow, and it will be the panic room. And I also want 2 guys in the panic room. And shift enter. And now I have defend guardsman 2 minimum, defend panic room 2 minimum. Copy, paste, all the way down. Here we go. So, as right now, when they are active training, they will just stand 2 will stand outside, 2 will train downstairs. And now I'm telling them, oh my god, there's someone coming, so alert, alert. Everybody gets into the panic room. And the rough climbers will do what they need to do. And 2 guys will just run in here. And the other guys will stand outside as a guard. Okay, I hope this was helpful. And I see you guys in the next special episode. Or in the next episode of Stone Looks. See you.